Imagine standing under a calm night sky. The stars glimmer softly, distant and silent, as if watching over the world. Suddenly, a streak of blazing light cuts across the darkness, moving faster than the eye can follow. It burns fiercely, a messenger from the far reaches of the solar system, a fragment of a world that existed long before Earth. This is a meteorite, a stone that fell from the sky, a visitor from the cosmic wilderness. From the moment it enters our atmosphere, it carries with it a story older than anything on Earth, a story written in fire, ice, and ancient stone. These stones are remnants of the early solar system, frozen in time, and every meteorite that reaches our planet is a messenger, a fragment of creation arriving on our doorstep. Far beyond Earth, in the vast emptiness of space, countless rocks drift silently. Some are no larger than grains of sand, while others are enormous boulders, miles across. These are meteoroids, wandering remnants of planets that never formed or fragments left over from cosmic collisions. Most remain invisible, silently orbiting the sun for billions of years, a hidden layer of history above us. Occasionally, one of these rocks strays from its orbit, its path altered by gravity or a collision, and begins a descent toward Earth. When it enters the atmosphere, the friction ignites its surface, turning it into a fireball streaking across the sky. Most meteoroids disintegrate completely, burning up in dazzling trails of light, yet a few survive the descent. The ones that reach the Earth's surface are meteorites, stones that bear the imprint of cosmic history and the journey of countless millions of miles. Meteorites come in all sizes. Some are no larger than pebbles, others as massive as cars, and a rare few are colossal, the likes of which we can scarcely imagine. One of the largest ever found, the Hoba meteorite in Namibia, weighs nearly 60 tons and measures almost 3 meters across. It fell silently, long before humans walked the Earth, yet today it lies in the desert, a monumental record of the universe's violence and artistry. Each meteorite carries clues about its origin, clues that scientists painstakingly uncover to piece together the story of our solar system. They are fragments of worlds that existed long before Earth, pieces of ancient collisions, frozen matter traveling through the emptiness of space. Most meteorites come from the asteroid belt, a vast collection of remnants orbiting between Mars and Jupiter. These asteroids are leftovers from the formation of the solar system, material that never coalesced into planets. Collisions between these bodies send fragments hurtling through space, some destined to cross Earth's path. Rare meteorites originate from the Moon or Mars, identified by their unique chemical composition and isotopic signatures. Scientists can match the gases trapped within some meteorites to those of Mars' atmosphere or to the rocks returned by Apollo missions from the Moon. Each fragment that lands on Earth has survived a journey spanning millions of miles, an emissary from the distant past carrying secrets of worlds far beyond our own. Meteorites are categorized based on their composition. Some are stony, composed mostly of silicate minerals. Others are metallic, rich in iron and nickel. Some are a mix of stone and metal, complex and beautiful in structure. Among the most extraordinary are carbonaceous chondrites, which contain tiny spherical grains called chondrules. These grains formed from molten droplets in the swirling disk of gas and dust that eventually became the planets. They are among the oldest known objects in the solar system, preserving the conditions that existed billions of years ago. Meteorites are time capsules, holding within them the evidence of planetary formation, collisions, and the primordial chemistry of the solar system. Some trace back to asteroids like Vesta, while the rare Martian or lunar meteorites provide windows into entirely different worlds, offering insights into how those planets formed, evolved, and occasionally faced their own catastrophes. Throughout history, meteorites have impacted Earth in dramatic and sometimes devastating ways. Some collisions have left craters hundreds of kilometers wide, shaping landscapes and altering life itself. The most famous of these is the impact 66 million years ago in the Yucatan Peninsula, which is believed to have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. Even smaller meteorites have had profound effects on humans. In 1954, a meteorite crashed through the roof of a house in Alabama, striking in Hodges as she rested on her couch. She survived, one of the very few people to be directly struck by a space rock. These events, both catastrophic and personal, remind us that we live under a sky that is far from quiet, a sky where ancient fragments continue to travel, unbound and relentless. Meteorites are more than rocks. They are records of the early solar system, pieces of worlds that predate our own. By studying them, scientists have been able to determine the age of the solar system at approximately 4.56 billion years. Isotopes trapped within these fragments tell a story of the conditions under which planets formed, of collisions and coalescences, of molten disks of dust and gas that would eventually give rise to Earth and its neighbors. They reveal the primordial chemistry that might have contributed to the origin of life, providing tangible evidence of processes that occurred long before the first living cell emerged. The human fascination with these stones is ancient. Across the globe, cultures have recorded stories of fireballs, stones falling from the sky, and unexplained events that seem to defy understanding. Long before science explained meteorites, people considered them sacred or supernatural, gifts from the gods, or omens of great events. Oral traditions passed down from generation to generation often include vivid depictions of meteorite falls, sometimes preserved as myth, sometimes as historical memory. These stories were humanity's earliest attempt to understand an event that could shake entire communities, a force beyond their control, yet profoundly connected to their lives and lands. In modern times, meteorites continue to inspire wonder and discovery. Scientists track and recover meteorites in deserts, icy plains, and other environments where they are preserved. Antarctica is a prime hunting ground because the ice protects these stones for millennia. In the Sahara Desert, meteorites have become a form of treasure, a connection to the cosmos sought by both scientists and collectors. Each recovered meteorite provides data, insight, and sometimes fragments that reveal even rarer elements. Some stones, like the Allende meteorite that fell in Mexico in 1969, offer unprecedented glimpses into the early solar system, preserved in fragments of astonishing complexity and beauty. Meteorites remind us that Earth is not isolated. It is part of a dynamic solar system, a planet traveling through a region of space teeming with rocks, debris, and history. The stones that fall from the sky connect us to processes that span billions of years and trillions of miles. They are evidence of creation and destruction, of cycles that shaped planets and life. They are a humbling reminder of the vastness of the universe and our fleeting place within it. Every meteorite, from the tiniest fragment to massive iron monoliths, is a silent chronicle of the cosmos, holding secrets that can only be unlocked by careful observation, experimentation, and imagination. Standing under a shooting star, one might feel insignificant, yet intimately connected to the universe. Each streak of light is a visitor from the past, a messenger of cosmic events that predate humanity. Meteorites are more than rocks. They are storytellers, time travelers, and keys to understanding not only the history of our planet, but also the vast, intricate dance of celestial bodies that surrounds us. They teach us that the universe is active, alive with movement and energy, and that Earth, for all its apparent stability, exists within a theater of incredible dynamism. In studying meteorites, we unlock the narrative of the solar system. We trace the arcs of collisions, the formation of planets, and the primordial chemistry that set the stage for life. We see worlds that existed before ours, traveling across the void to leave their mark here. These stones fall quietly, yet their presence speaks volumes. They are relics, treasures, and teachers. They remind us that the sky is not empty, that the cosmos is a place of both violence and beauty, and that every fragment, no matter how small, carries the echoes of creation. Meteorites are fragments of cosmic memory. Each stone is a story of distance, time, and transformation. They arrive on Earth silently, yet the moment of their fall is profound. They crash through our atmosphere, leaving fire trails across the sky, and then rest upon our lands, tangible and heavy with history. By examining them, we understand more about our own origins and the forces that shaped the worlds around us. Every meteorite is a key to the universe, a piece of evidence that reminds us of the extraordinary and ancient history that surrounds our small blue planet. From the time of ancient civilizations to the laboratories of today, meteorites have inspired awe, wonder, and discovery. They bridge the gap between imagination and reality, myth and science, past and present. The stones that fall from the sky are reminders that the universe is not distant, but present, constantly interacting with our world. They teach us humility, curiosity, and the importance of observing and learning from the cosmos. In every fragment lies a story billions of years old, waiting to be read, studied, and appreciated. They are silent witnesses to the formation of our solar system, the birth of planets, and the ongoing dance of matter and energy that defines existence. The stone that fell from the sky is not just a rock. It is a messenger, a fragment of history, and a key to understanding the cosmos. Every meteorite tells a story of journeys unimaginable, of collisions and survival, of a universe that is far larger and older than our imagination can fully grasp. They invite us to look upward and wonder, to connect with the vastness beyond, and to remember that our story on Earth is part of a far greater narrative, written in the stars.